Hello and welcome to Melbourne for I don't know which time. Lately there were so many Melbourne races, as you know, but anyway, I am in a practice session with ARL League and this is my qualifying lap. As you can see, I took too much curb, swiped a little, and this is my first run. So I was expecting this to not be a good lap and then I can get a good lap, but I couldn't improve, and yeah. Anyway, I've commentated already on my laps, but yeah, I take too much grass, I run wide a few times. It's definitely not a good lap. As you can see, I'm losing 1/10 in the first sector, and yeah. Too bad I couldn't improve my lap. I got traffic on my last flying lap, which was looking good, but he was on another flying lap, so I can blame him for not letting me pass. And yeah, anyway, the third sector is pretty good, but actually Alex Giwan gains, I think, 2/10 in the last sector, which is a lot of time, and I have no idea how he does that. You can see now my lap time is 1:23.026, I'm sorry. And yeah, Alex got first position, he's in a Toro Rosso, I'm in a Zauber, and this is my teammate Zomaker, who is in a Zauber too. But in this race I'm going to mainly talk about ARL, because I'm joining it again, this time from the start. And anyway, the whites are off. Finally, they're off. And yeah, I didn't get the moment for the whites are off, but doesn't matter. I tried to pass David into turn 1, but yeah, he blocked me very nicely. And David has some problems with his wheel, so I'm expecting him to not be fast, or at least not be consistent. He may be fast, but David is so fighting. So the guy in front. And anyway, I cut that corner a lot. And yeah, I have no practice. This is my practice session. So I have no practice and run wide or cut the corners. I have no idea where to turn in, where to brake, and yeah, the braking zones are easy, but turning and stuff like that, you will see that at the end of the race I'm driving a lot better than in the beginning, and it's mainly because I won the track. But anyway, David in front of me walks up, but I try to go alongside him, but the WAG decides I have pushed him, but I now really pushed him. But anyway, the WAG decided that I have pushed him, but now I'm alongside him, and I pass him on the inside of the, not the last turn, but I passed him on the outside of the last turn, and we were alongside two corners. He tried to fight back, but the Zauber has the better straight line speed, but I go wide into turn 1, and I take a lot of grass, and David pushes me, and yeah, he couldn't react. And yeah, it wasn't the best way to get back to the racing line, but I didn't have much choice. And yeah, anyway, Mike went wide into turn 3, so Mike is usually very fast, but he's in a Caterham now, and he hasn't done practice. I haven't done practice too, but he hasn't done too, so it seems some people need more practice than others. And yeah, it doesn't really matter how much practice you need, it matters what your speed is after you practice. And we all know Mike is very fast. And you can see now Alex is 2 seconds ahead. During the battle with David, we lost a lot of time to Alex. And Alex did a fantastic lap. Well, the lap wasn't that good, but his third sector was just incredible. And if he gains the 1 or 2 tenths into the second sector, that me and David have to him, he will do maybe a mid 22, which is a very good lap. And yeah, maybe it won't be a mid but a high 22, but still it will be in the wall highs. And yeah, you all know that qualifying isn't my best race session, but anyway, I was going to talk about ARL, and don't watch the cutting now. I know I'm cutting a lot, but this is a practice session. I'm learning the track, and yeah, no one will make a problem about going out of the white lines, because it's just, this is what practice is for, learning. And anyway, I'm joining ARL and I won't do any more flag to flag league videos, because flag to flag league is now closed and I won't race there anymore. And I joined ARL as soon as I found out that flag to flag is closing, and it was kinda in the last moment, and I could get some good times into the time trial, which is where you choose your car. I mean, it depends on your position on the time trial where you choose your car. So I got some, well, actually my Silverstone, there were 3 tracks. I had to do good on Monaco, on Spain and on Silverstone. I did good on Monaco, but Spain and Silverstone, yeah. I spent half a day, even more, practicing on Monaco to do a good lap there, and I was tired already and just did some random laps on Silverstone and Spain, and yeah. So I was first, but by a very little, and that was all thanks to my Monaco lap. If it wasn't my Monaco lap, I would be a lot down. And anyway, today we got the list with the cars, and now I know I will be driving a Toro Rosso again, just like in flag to flag. So I will be in a Toro Rosso. Alex and Olnich, who is behind me, will be in a Williams. Yeah, in a Williams. And who else? Oh yeah, Victor and Mike will be in a Force India, and my teammate is David, who I have no idea what he's done, but David has problems with his wheel, so I hope he fixes that, because the championships are important, and I think this league is going to be very good in terms of grid. I mean, maybe the first 10 or 11 players can be within 1 second in qualifying session, so it will be very competitive, and it's going to be really fun. And too bad I won't be able to practice a lot until mid-season, but at least for Melbourne, this is my favorite track and I can do good here without much practice, so I can count on that. But on Malaysia, yeah, you know how much I suck there. And yeah, I will be hoping for the best at the first race. Oh, and I have no idea how I missed that, but Alex Gibbon went wide and went into the gravel on that faster, on these 2 fast turns. I don't know where exactly he was, I just didn't see it this time. But yeah, he went wide, so I got the first place, and Olnich behind me is on prime tires, and he's looking very fast on those prime tires. I'm on options. Yes, I make the fast swap of the race, but he's on primes and he keeps up with me. And this gap 1.1 seconds. I have no idea if it is 1.1 or it is more, because the gap usually with him is booked, and you can see if you're fighting with him, he can be just behind you, but the gap can say -2 tenths or -1 second or whatever. But yeah, gap is bugged, so I have no idea if he's 1.4 seconds behind or 2.4 seconds behind. I have to judge it on the map and if I look behind. But yeah, anyway, the teams are Mike and Victor are in a Force India, me and David are in a Toro Rosso, and Alex and Onage are in a Williams. So Zomaker and Kifua will get the Zauber, and there were some other fast guys that I don't know, I haven't raced against, that will get the McLaren. And yeah, it's going to be very competitive, and I'm really looking forward to this season. And even this practice race that we didn't have Victor here, David had problems with his wheel, and Mike didn't have any work this race, and it isn't that competitive, and Alex ran wide, so he is out of the fight too. And I'm basically fighting only with Onage now, but the race at the end is very good, and the last 2 laps I think it is, we fight, and the fight is very good. And anyway, yeah, like I said, it is going to be a very fun season. Probably a lot of work will be involved because so many fast players. If you whack, you may lose like a few positions, and overtaking will be a lot harder when the guy in front of you is just a tenth slower. And yeah, it's going to be a very fun season. And yeah, what else I have to say? I said the teams, I said... Oh, and I'm going in the pits now. And Onage is staying out, he's on prime tire, so he has to do... Well, he doesn't have to do, but he will do at least one more lap. But actually he could pit now for options and overtake me easier. And yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, and on lap 7, Onage was faster than me on the prime tires, so the option tires went off. And it seems if you aren't on 100% race, it's bad not to qualify on prime tires. And you can see now Igor Reshetnik, I think it is, if you read it in Bulgarian, is in front, and I haven't raced against this guy. There are a lot new people that I haven't raced against, and I have no idea what their pace is, what their driving style is, and it will be strange the first races. You just don't know what to expect from this guy and the other guy, and yeah, you get what I mean. And anyway, these new prime tires do have a lot more grip even when they are cold, so maybe I had to pit on lap 6, but the game actually suggested me to pit on lap 6, but I stayed out for one more lap. And yeah, it was maybe a mistake, but it's a fun race, so I can't actually regret something. It doesn't really matter. And as you can see, it's a 25% race. I forgot to say that, but it's obvious. And I was expecting a 50% race, and when I was doing that race, I didn't know what car I was going to use. I was considering the Zauber and the Toro Rosso, and as I got first on time trial, I did get first to choose the car, and it was depending on my teammate, and my teammate was actually Victor, and he just did a few laps on time trial, and he didn't practice, and yeah, but oh, I got a message. But anyway, he was way down, and if we teamed up, we would be in a very bad car, and with such competitive grids you do need a good car. I mean, if you are in a good car you don't really have to practice that much, because in a good car you can do 5 laps and be fast. In a bad car you have to do 12 laps, not 20, I'm sorry, and you may still not be fast, and the limit of the car, you just reach that limit. I mean, it's not the limit of the car, but your limits with that car, and you reach it and you're still slower. So it is very important to get a good car, and we all know there are 4 or 5 good cars, which are the Sauber, the Toro Rosso, the Williams, the Force India and the McLaren. Personally, I definitely don't like the Force India and the Williams. They understeer too much for my style, and I just can't. I mean, I can drive them, but with the Force India I remember I was losing like 7 tenths a second in one lap compared to my McLaren pace, and McLaren isn't the top car. So yeah, understeer just kills my pace, and I didn't have time to make a setup that would make my car oversteer more. But in the end I joined mid-season. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I joined for Spa, I joined for Monza, but I got disconnected there. And what else? I was there for Japan, Suzuka I mean. And I don't think... oh, and Singapore, but I had to quit that race because I fucked it up pretty badly, and I didn't have practice again. And basically I didn't practice, I didn't care about this league, because I joined mid-season, I had no points, nothing to fight about, and I knew I was going to join Flag to Flag and had to leave it. So yeah, now I'm hoping it will be different. I hope I get motivation to practice, because that's a problem for me. Practice is boring and you just drive, you don't race against anyone, you just do laps, which isn't the best fun, as you would tell. And yeah, sometimes I just don't practice. For China Flag to Flag I did 5 laps, I think, or something like that. I just did almost no laps, and I went to the race, and yeah, I did walk some pace, but at least I didn't waste like, I don't know, 20 hours practicing, and then I even got disconnected. So if I practiced I would be angry, but in the end I got disconnected like when I'm 10 seconds in front of the guy in 3rd place and 15 seconds behind the guy in 1st place. So yeah, it was a boring race. And anyway, back to this social race. Oh, and we will have another race tonight, and tonight is Friday, I'm recording this on Friday. And if the race is good, I will record it. I mean, I will record it, but if the race is good I will upload it to YouTube, but if it's not I just won't upload it anywhere. So there may be one more video of a race like this, but that video will be more concentrated on the video than on talking about ARL. So, oh, and another thing I had to say, last season, season 5, we had 2 splits, and they were full, yeah, maybe not 100% full, but they weren't empty. And we suddenly have 4, I think, splits. Yeah, we have 4 splits, and they are all 100% full. I'm not sure about split 3 and 4, but they are a lot of people there, and I think it's due to Alex Gillon's subscribers. I mean, he made a video how to join ARL, and maybe he brought a lot of people, but this season is going to be a lot more competitive, a lot closer in all the splits, and it's going to be fun to watch all the videos from all the splits, because everyone on all videos it's going to be close. Maybe there will be 1-2 very slow guys in the splits, and maybe that will be in the lower splits because there weren't that much slow guys actually. And yeah, I was going to say something but I forgot. But back to the video. Own age behind me is 8 tenths behind me, and I think it's more actually, but he's very close now. He's on option tires, I'm on prime tires, and I have no idea how much fuel he has. So if he has fuel and can use rich mixture, I'm just dead. And I'm hoping... Sorry, just a second. I'm sorry, I'm back. My phone rang. And anyway, own age behind me is, like I said, on option tires, and he's very close, and the Toro Rosso is a very good car, so I can't be hoping to have a better car against him, because the Toro Rosso is equally fast, and I think even faster on this track. So he has a very big chance of winning this race, and yeah, now he's close. He has DRS, and you can see how he DRS passes me, I think, here. Yeah, he's alongside me, he brakes as late as me, even with the higher speed he has, due to option tires, more grip, and we're alongside now, and he passes me, which, yeah, I can be happy about, but won't I lose 8 tenths due to this fight? And anyway, I'm now at the back of own age, who is Jeroen. It's spelled like that, but I have no idea how to read this, so I will just say his own age. Never mind that it sounds not very good. But anyway, he's in front of me, and I'm in his slipstream. We have 1 lap to go. He walks up, and I try to go alongside him, but he blocks me, and that's unfair. He wasn't alongside me, so he can block me. And I brake later than him, but at the end I even braked too soon. I broke later, but I broke soon still, so he brakes a lot earlier now, under pressure from me, and I reach my top speed on high mixture, switch to mix to pass him on the inside into turn 1, and now I think I will have, yeah, I will have the DRS again, and I use DRS. He's just looking for a way to pass me. He's very aggressive on my rear wing, but no contacts. The race is very fair, and the battle is very clean, so everything is good. And yeah, oh, I got another PM. But anyway, he's just 2 tenths behind me, and we have just a few corners. If I keep it up, I will win this race, and I hope. But anyway, well, I don't really hope that much, because it doesn't matter at this point. But I am 6-7 tenths faster. Well, he isn't that close. Yeah, you can see now the bucket timing, but it is a lot better than last year and then before some races. But anyway, he's all over my rear wing. He's just a centimeter away from it, and I brake quite late here, and he tries to go on my inside, but there wasn't any room. I switched to mixture used cars, and he just runs wide, and the race is, well, it isn't over for him, but he's in 2nd position. And at the end you can see Zoltan finishes 3rd and Alex 5th. So anyway guys, please subscribe, like and comment, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.